The next Supreme Court justice pick would be a woman. So technically right now he's looking at some women candidates.
Well, I don't think it was just a woman. Didn't he say an African woman? African American woman?
African American women, yeah. He's looking at African American women. So look, he has some great picks here. And we're gonna get into the picks, and we're gonna get into the decision itself, right? So we have Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson. She's a recent circuit court judge in D.C., Court of Appeals. Then we have Judge Leandra Kruger out of California. She's part of California Supreme Court. We have Judge J. Michelle Childs. She serves as a federal judge, for the U.S. District Court out of South Carolina. And then we also have Judge Candace Kawamu. She is nominated as well. She's a circuit court judge for the 7th Court. And, they're talking about some great women here. And they're across the board. We have Judge Holly Thomas as well. And these are people that are a part of, the judicial system already. So, what are some of your thoughts on it being, women, African American women? I think you and I both, we have some pluses and some indifferences, and then we think a lot of the same on a few of these.
Well, I would think the biggest aspect on the Republican and the conservative side is for the president to exclude a certain population by saying it's going to be an African American woman. You're basically saying, Chinese Americans, Mexican Americans need not apply. And I think that's hard for a lot of us to accept. I think he should pick the best qualified person. I'm not opposed to a female African American woman to be on the Supreme Court, but I would want him to pick and have the Senate to confirm the most qualified person. And obviously you throw in the confirmation, that's going to be a political issue. So it's not just what he wants or who is the most qualified. You're going to have a political fight, and it's going to be interesting. And so, I think we'll have to wait and see. We haven't really heard any of the senators make comments on who they'll approve. But again, I think for a lot of people, it even borders on illegal to exclude, any other people except someone from a certain race and a gender. At this day and age, I think it's kind of difficult. And again, I'm not opposed to an African American woman being on the Supreme Court. Does that life experience bring things that we need to the Supreme Court and to politics these days? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But let's not exclude. We've never had an Asian. We've never had a Mexican American. We have a Puerto Rican on there, but we've never had a Mexican American. Alberto Gonzalez would have been a great Supreme Court justice, but he couldn't even get his federal nomination to a federal court. So, are we playing racial politics, or are we trying to find the best qualified and the best suited Supreme Court justice?